adjacent sides, opposite angles, adjacent angles, all those we have discussed in the last class. Now we are going to discuss about the circles. So all these are the basic geometrical shapes. That's why we have the name basic geometrical ideas. First we have studied about what we need for to draw a shape, that is points, lines, curves, line segment, all those we have discussed. After that, how the angles are forming, and after that, what are the different types of polygons, what are the different sides, angles, all those we have discussed. Now coming to the circle. Circle is a closed figure made up of curved lines, not straight line. Observe. All those till now triangle and quadrilateral are the polygons, but it is not a polygon. It is a closed figure made up of curved lines. Yes. So observe which of the shapes in our daily life we are looking like we are seeing as a circle. See, just observe where we are getting the shape of a rectangle. Example for quadrilateral. One of the quadrilateral is rectangle. So where we are getting like rectangular shapes like this, where we are seeing. Observe your board itself. Board is an example for rectangle. Okay. And the chart, any chart, if it is having equal sides, it is an example for square. If it is having unequal sides, chart is also example for either rectangle or square. Okay. And TV screen, example for rectangle. Door, rectangle. And now coming to circles. So such shapes where we are getting like circles. Which objects are having the shape of a circle? Just observe clock. Face of the clock is in the circular shape only. Face of the clock. And next, bangle, coin. Okay. So all these are having the shape of coin, bangle, and clock. Face of the clock. All those are the examples of circles. Okay. Now, first of all, what is the definition of a circle? It is a closed figure made up of a curved line. And what are the different parts of the circle? Just observe. To form a circle, first of all, locate a point. And through that point, whatever we are rotating, whatever curved line we are drawing, that is equal distance from this center point. That is equidistant from its center. Equal distance. It is having the equal distance at any point. So this one is referred as radius, and the fixed point is known as its center. Okay, fixed point from where we are measuring the length. This boundary of the circle is known as a circumference. Okay. Fixed point is termed as its center. Distance from its boundary to center is always fixed value. At any point, the distance is not changing. That is a fixed one. This distance is termed as radius and indicated by small r. Okay. And see, observe spokes of the wheel, cycle wheel. Take. Now observe the spokes. All those spokes are attached at center point, and always they will maintain the same distance. So that tire, that wheel is the example for a circle, and all these spikes, whatever we are getting, all those are comes under half of the spike is radius. If full length we are taking, that is known as a diameter. This distance completely. If 2 points are joined to its center, then it is known as a diameter. Diameter length will be equal to radius and radius. This half and this half. Okay. So just listen here which terms we are getting. Okay, observe these three, whatever I am going to say now. Circle is made by rotating any figure. See, take the it fixed at same fixed from fixed point. We must rotate a pencil or anything. We will get the circle shape. It will be this the distance from the fixed point to any point on that circle must be equal. Then only it is termed as a circle. Otherwise, it is not a circle. And its definition is given by circle. It is a closed figure. Circle is a closed figure made up of curved lines. Made up of curved lines, and the midpoint of circle is known as its center, middle point, midpoint. From where that point, from the distance from that point is always equal at any point on the circle. So that midpoint of circle is known as center. Circle is known as its center. So two topics over here. Circle, in this figure I have used letter point O to indicate its center. So here also we need to use capital alphabet to refer point, center. First, circle is a closed figure made up of curved lines, and the midpoint of the circle is known as its center. So center definition also we have finished. Now coming to the next, radius. Before that, what is this? What we will call for this one? See, it is a circle. Divide the plane into three parts: inside, boundary, and outside. Inside is called as interior of the circle, and this boundary is called boundary of the circle. Border. Border is known as boundary of the circle, and out of the boundary is known as the exterior of the circle. And this total border length, that is boundary length, total boundary length of a closed figure termed as perimeter for polygon. But it is a circle, no? So it is termed as perimeter or circumference of the circle. Actually, total boundary length of a figure, is known as a perimeter for any figure, but because it is a circle, it is termed as circumference. So circumference of the circle is nothing but perimeter of the circle itself. Circumference, boundary length, just remember that word. So now, why I am telling that means, now I want to write radius, r. This one also afterwards I will tell you. So radius is nothing but the distance from center to any point on the circle, boundary, otherwise on the circumference. Okay, any point on the circle is known as a radius. That is the fixed distance, and it is always equal at any point. So suppose here I am using another point D. OD also equal to R only. OB is R. OC also R. At any point, the distance is fixed. So the fixed distance from center to any point on the circle is known as its radius. The distance from center to any point on the circle. Any point on the circle is known as radius. And always we will use small r to indicate the radius. So in this figure, OA is equal to radius. Always this distance is fixed. Okay, OA, OB, OD, OC, all are equal to radius only. Radius r. See, only one term we are taking, that is a radius. If several plural form is there, then that is termed as radii. RADII. All those are equal, always equal. That is a fixed distance. And after this we have, so first of all, whatever we have discussed, observe circle is nothing but a closed figure made up of curved line, and the fixed point, which is the fixed point, that is what we will say midpoint. From anywhere, the distance to circumference of the circle, distance between them is equal always. The whatever point is there on the circle and that fixed point, distance always equal, and this point is known as center. Distance from center to any point on the circle is termed as radius. This radius is a fixed value. At any point that will be equal to same value. And next, diameter is represented by small d. Diameter of the circle is given by C. Now here I am using OA, only half distance. If just observe B and C, it is a line segment, yes or no? BC is a line segment and it is passing through its center. Okay, so definition is given by the distance from distance between 2 points which are passing through the center of the circle is known as a diameter. So it is given by the distance between 2 points on the circle and they are passing that line segment compulsory passing through the center. So what we will say, the length of the line segment which is passing through its center and that line segment, those 2 points also on the circle only passing through its center is known as a diameter. Actually, diameter is nothing but see till here to here radius, and this distance also equal to r. So twice of the radius is equal to diameter. So the distance, see, just observe, distance from center to any point is known as any point on the circle is known as radius. Distance from length of the line segment which is passing through its center is known as a diameter. So its center is known as diameter. Actually, so in this question I have used the line segment BC. Okay, now just observe, diameter always equal to radius plus radius, that is twice of the radius. Double of the radius is diameter. Means observe here, BC is nothing but OC plus OB. OC length is R and OB length also equal to R. So diameter is twice of the radius. Otherwise, radius is equal to half of the diameter. So radius is nothing but half of the diameter. Otherwise, diameter is equal to 2R. R plus R, 2R. So next, several points are there to learn about circles. And now coming to chord. Center I am taking now. So chord is nothing but a line segment which is joining 2 points on the circle. Which is joining 2 points on the circle is known as a chord. Okay, chord. Okay, line segment which is joining 2 points on the circle is known as a chord. And here we can draw so many chords. For suppose CD, AB, CD, and AB is having different length, CD is having different length. And one more chord I am drawing, PQ. Just observe what is the difference between these three. These two are not passing through the center, but this is passing through the center. And just observe, OP length is R and OQ length also R. That means PQ is a diameter. So just remember, diameter is nothing but it is a chord which is passing through the center. Understand? First of all, what is meaning by chord? A line segment which is joining 2 points on the circle. Okay, a line segment which is passing through, joining 2 points on the circle is known as a chord, and the chord which is passing through the center is known as a diameter, and this one only is the longest chord. So diameter is the longest chord, and as we know that through one point we can draw so many lines, yes or no? Now coming to the, in terms of circle, take the circle. Here I have only one point. Center is only one center. Now I can draw so many radiuses, or no? That is infinite radius are possible, yes or no? Infinite. In the same way, if there are infinite radius are there, see, take double of those lines. This is what we will call for this diameter only, no? Means through one point we can draw so many diameters. Understood? So in a circle, if I am using like this one also is diameter, this one also is a 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 diameter. So several diameters we can draw through the circle, like spokes of the wheel. All those wheel spokes are termed as a diameter, and half of the spoke is a radius. Infinite radius are possible through its center, infinite diameter is also possible through its center. And remember, diameter is nothing but the longest chord of the circle. So now observe here I am drawing like this now. Just observe while you are drawing social globe point, imaginary lines you have seen. Imaginary lines in that which is passing through like this. These are vertically, okay? If I am taking horizontally, so what we will call for this imaginary line? It is known as equator, and that one only is the longest one, yes or no? Yes, here also this chord only the longest chord, and remaining these all these are chords. Chord is nothing but line segment which is joining 2 points on the circle, and the longest chord of the circle is its diameter. So longest chord, that is nothing but which is passing through its center is the longest chord, and the line segment which is passing through the center is known as a diameter. That's it. So here we have discussed about center of the circle, radius of the circle, diameter of the circle, and chord of the circle, and what will be the longest chord, and still some more parts are there, that is circumference of the circle and arc of the circle. See, I have like this two hands. For suppose it is a clock. Sorry, just take like this. Okay, here A, B, and it is O. O is the center of the circle, OA is the radius, and OB is the radius. The distance from B to A, so it is radius, it is radius. We know this one. What about this? See, just observe, this is some part of the circle, yes or no? Not complete portion, only some part we are taking on the circle. This part of the circle, some part of the circle is known as arc. Only some part. So here AB refers the arc. In that figure, AB refers the arc, and it is indicated like this. AB, arc AB. Arc AB is nothing but we can denote like this. Understand? So next circumference. Circumference is nothing but total length, boundary length of any figure is known as perimeter. So here total boundary length of the circle is a curved line. So and here it is known as perimeter of the circle, but because it is a circle, it is termed as circumference of the circle. So circumference of the circle is equal to total boundary length of the circle, and it is denoted by C. It is given by 2 pi r. Here pi is the constant value. whose value in fractional form given by 22/7 and decimal notation given by 3.14 approximately, not exact value. 3.14 is approximation. And next, observe it is in terms of radius. If I want to write in terms of diameter, we know that pi into 2r I am writing. If we are changing the order, there is no problem. In case of multiplication, commutative property, associative properties we have. So now observe this 2r. 2r is nothing but what I said, twice of the radius is a diameter, that is pi d. Okay. So here whatever topics we have studied, once more I am writing. So just observe, and these points we need to remember. First I have given circle definition. So it is a closed figure made up of, it is a closed figure made up of curved line. And second point, the fixed point, that is midpoint. Fixed point, that is midpoint of the circle. Is known as its center. Is known as its center. And third point, distance from center to any point on the circle. Any point on the circle. Before that, we will write the definition for chord. So it is center. Okay, this is the definition of center. And thirdly, a line segment. A line segment which, okay, before this first we will write the radius only. See, the distance from center to any point on the circle is known as radius, and it is denoted by small r. Okay, and always radius is also constant value, fixed value. So for suppose I am drawing the figure here. See, it is a circle. O is the center, midpoint of the circle is center, and distance from O to any point is termed as radius. At any other point also that distance is fixed, there is no change, and plural form of radius is radi. So the length of all radii are equal. The length of all radii is equal. Okay. Now next, fourth one, chord definition I am writing. A line segment which is joining the 2 points on the circle. 2 points on the circle is known as a chord. Is known as a chord. Okay. Segment PQ. 2 points I am taking on the circle and joining those 2 points to get the line segment. That line segment is known as chord. Okay. So many chords we can draw in the circle, but these chords are having different lengths. See, here I have less length and this one is more and this is somewhat more. In that, which is passing through the center, the card which is passing through the center is the highest card. So that highest card, the card which is passing through the center is known as the diameter. So first of all, observe these points with the diagrammatically I am explaining now. It is a closed figure made up of curved line. So circle is a closed figure made up of curved line. Okay. Next, the fixed point, that is midpoint of the circle, is known as its center, and it is denoted by always capital letters. Any letter you can use. And the distance from center to any point on the circle, center to any point on the circle, is called as a radius, and all the radii are equal in length. Always those are equal. That is the length of all radii is equal. Radii is the plural form of radius. And next, a line segment. So this is about radius. Now coming to the card. Separately I am explaining. A line segment, that is PQ, for suppose AB is a AB, the line segment which is joining 2 points on the circle. A and B are 2 points on the circle, and by joining those 2 points we are getting a line segment. It is referred as a card. And so many cards we can draw, and all are having different lengths. Cards are having different lengths, and the card which is passing through the center. So about cards we will see now. So according to the whatever points I have discussed now, I am drawing a circle. I am indicating its center O. Okay, and any point, distance from any point is a radius. Okay, now card definition also we have seen. PQ, P and Q are 2 points on the circle. So the line segment which is joining PQ is known as a card. Okay, now we can draw so many cards on the circle. LM is another card, and like this, the card which is joining RS is the card which is passing through its center. That's one only the highest card of the circle. See, in case of globe, this middle line segment, that is known as equator. Equator is having the highest length. No? Here also the diameter which is passing through the center, the card which is passing through the center is the longest card, and it is termed as diameter, whose length is given by twice of the radius. And we can draw so many diameters, and all those are equal. So many radius we are drawing. So many diameters we can draw through one point, through its center. All those are equal in length. But coming to cards, whatever cards I am taking now, observe card PQ, card LM, and card RS. And all these are having different lengths. So cards, all the cards are having different lengths. But the cards which are passing through the center having the same length. That is nothing but diameters are equal in length. Anywhere, any side, whatever diameter you are taking, for suppose, now I have drawn a card which is passing through its center like this. That is nothing but radius, 2r, its length is 2r. And here also I am passing through it. Distance from point to this one is a radius. Till this to this side is also radius. Total distance is 2r, and it is the diameter. Anywhere, take anywhere, you are getting diameter itself. So through one point we can draw so many diameters. All the length, whatever length is given, that is fixed for the diameter, that is equal to twice of the radius. So now take the definition of a diameter. So my next point, fifth point. The card which is passing through the center, which is passing through the center of the circle is known as diameter of the circle. Diameter of the circle, and it is the longest chord. It is the longest chord. So longest chord of the circle is diameter, and always diameter is having fixed length, equal length. So any side we can draw the diameter. And next arc. Okay. So actually diameter length is given by twice of the radius. D is equal to 2r, r equal to d by 2. So this formula is very, very important. And next point, arc. Arc is nothing but, as I told you, like this. When I am taking two radii, OA and OB, distance between A and B, 2 points on the circle. Distance between A and B, 2 points on the circle is known as arc. So it is some part of the circle. Some part of the circle is known as an arc. Okay, and it is indicated by the first. Suppose here observe, PQ is my arc. So here I am showing P to Q, PQ. So in this figure, arc is PQ and it is indicated by PQ like this. Arc PQ, some part of the circle. Okay. Now coming to the next point, circumference of the circle. So next point, that is 7th point, the total boundary length of the circle. The total boundary length. Total boundary length of the circle is known as a circumference. Is known as a circumference of the circle. Circumference of the circle, and it is denoted by C. It is given by 2 pi r. C is equal to 2 pi r. Here pi is the constant value, otherwise C is equal to pi into 2r. 2r is twice of the radius is diameter. So C is equal to pi d. These two are the formulas. Here pi is a constant value. Pi is a constant value, and it is given by 22 by 7 in the fractional form. In the decimal notation given 3.14 approximately. Pi is a constant. 2 and pi both are constant. R is the variable and D is the variable. Means depending on R you will get different circumference. Depending on diameter you will get another circumference. Understand? For suppose find the circumference of the circle whose radius is 5 centimeters given. That means 2 5s are 10. Pi is the constant value. So 10 into 22 by 7, otherwise 10 into 3.14. That's all. By simplifying that, you will get that. So different values of R, you will get different values of circumference. So different values of D, you will get different values of circumference. When diameter given, you must use this formula pi d. When radius is given, 2 pi r. Why? Because 2 into r is radius. That's why we got pi d. That's all. Okay. So remember which terms we have studied now. What is a circle? Circle is nothing but it is a closed figure made up of a curved line. Secondly, we have discussed about the center of the circle. Midpoint, the fixed point of the circle is known as its center. And next, third, radius. Distance from center to any point of the circle is known as, radius, and it is always equal. And it is equal for any point on the circle to center. Next, thirdly, chord. A line segment which is joining 2 points on the circle is known as a chord. Different chords are having different lengths. The chord which is passing through the center is the highest chord. So the longest chord of the circle is known as the diameter, and it is twice of the radius. Okay, it is also fixed one. Always diameter is equal. Any side we can take the diameter. And next, after that we have arc. So arc is nothing but some part of the circle is known as arc. Okay, and then circumference. Circumference is nothing but boundary length of the circle. This is a circle. The total length of the circle is known as its circumference, and it is given by the formula C is equal to 2 pi r. Okay, here pi is the constant value, and this value also important. You must remember this. You will get a bit. It is read as pi. Its value given in fractional form 22/7, in decimal form 3.14, and this is not exact value, approximately given for our calculation. Okay, now coming to some other parts of the circle. Some other parts of the circle. So what are the different parts of the circle? We will see now. See, it is a circle. Now I am drawing a radius r, O, A, and another side also I am taking radius like this. And what we will call for this AB? It is an arc. Yes or no? Arc, and these two are OA and OB are radi, because plural, two radius. No, OA is one of the radius and OB is another radius. Two radius, that is known as radi, plural form of radius, radi. And just observe, I am shading some part here. This region, that means this place, actually place occupied by a closed figure is known as the area. So this area, whatever area bounded by radi and arc, two radi and arc is known as a sector. Okay, that is known as a sector. This place, whatever place occupied by arc and two radi is known as a sector. Now observe here, even these two are radi, and this is also arc only, no? Bigger arc. Some part of the circle is arc. So this one also arc itself. Yes. So the place occupied by arc and two radi is known as a sector. This one also sector itself. But only the difference is because it is having so much length, greater length, it is known as major sector and it is known as a minor sector. Two radi divides the circle into two parts. So the area bounded by arc and radi, if the area is less, that is minor sector, and the area bounded by arc and two radi is more, then that is major sector. Okay. So first of all, just we need to know what is a sector. After that, we can able to tell which is major sector, which is minor sector. Now just observe, I am drawing here. O, P, Q. Okay. So OP and OQ are radius. So the and PQ is an arc. Yes. this side arc, this side also PQ is a arc itself. So the area bounded by this figure, that is 2 radii OP and OQ and arc PQ, is known as the sector. Here this portion is minor sector because less space is occupied by with this, and this side is more space is there, so it is major sector. The place occupied by 2 radii and an arc is called as the sector of the circle. Is called sector of the circle. Sector of the circle. Here, 2 types of sectors we will get when. So here, OA, OB are 2 radii and AB is an arc. So here, this portion is known as a minor sector because less space is there. So it is minor sector, and after that, this side is known as a major sector. That's all. Just remember, sector is nothing but we will consider radius and arc. Remember this. Okay. And after that, another term, another part, we have segment. Segment. So here, segment is nothing but line segment. Observe the card. This is a line segment only, no? AB is a line segment actually, but we are treating it as a card in case of circle. We are calling it as a card. Yes or no? The place bounded by a line segment and AB is an arc. Yes or no? So the place bounded by line segment and arc, otherwise card and arc, is known as segment. Place bounded by card and arc. Place bounded by 2 radii and arc is sector. Place bounded by card and arc is segment. And here less space is there, that is minor segment, and more space will be. So this is also line segment and this is an arc. So because it is having more place, so it is known as major segment. So the place occupied by a card and an arc of the circle is known as segment of the circle. Okay, segment of the circle. And here we have 2 types of segments, major segment and minor segment. So here AB or PQ. PQ is a card and this is an arc. PQ is arc and card. So this space is known as, because less space is occupied, it is minor segment. And above whatever part is more, that is major segment. Okay. Now coming to the next. This is a circle, is it right? Now I am drawing diameter. line segment AB passing through the center. So it is a diameter. Chord AB is the longest chord and it is known as. For a circle, diameter divides the circle into two parts. First part, second part, two equal parts. So this part, half of the part is known as a semicircle. Half of the circle is known as semicircle and it is obtained by dividing it with the diameter. So suppose if you are drawing like this is also a diameter, means this is a semicircle and this is another semicircle. So circle is divided into two semicircles by the diameter. Okay. Half of the circle is known as the semicircle. So semicircle. Half of the circle is obtained by the diameter actually is known as a semicircle. So each circle is divided into two semicircles by drawing its diameter. Diameter divides each circle into two semicircles. Diameter is nothing but chord only, yes or no? So that means chord only divides the circle into two semicircles. So it is one of the semicircle and this is another semicircle. And next, interior, exterior and boundary of the circle. This is interior of the circle and this boundary is known as circumference of the circle. So it is boundary of the circle and out of the boundary is known as exterior of the circle. And remember, already I told you interior plus boundary together is called its region. That is nothing but it is its area. Okay, so because it is circle shape, so interior plus boundary together call its region. So because it is circle, interior and boundary of the circle is known as a circular region. The place occupied by interior and boundary of the circle is known as a circular region. If I am using semicircle, then place bounded by interior and boundary of the semicircle is known as its semicircular region. If it is a triangle, known as triangular region. Rectangular region. Already I have explained about this. So one more time, observe whatever we have discussed today. Depending on this, we will discuss the problems in the next class. But before that, what are the different parts? Once again, we will see. So diagrammatically, I am giving now. Circle is a closed figure made up of a curved line, and the midpoint of the circle is known as center of the circle. It is denoted by any letter, any capital letter, and distance from center to any point on the circle is known as radius, and it is the fixed distance. If you are taking any point on the circle, that is fixed, means through this one center we can draw so many radii we can draw. And next, thirdly, after that we have chord of the circle. Chord of the circle is nothing but by adding 2 points on the circle, that is PQ, I am joining 2 points which are lying on the circle. So I am getting a line segment. So this line segment is referred as a chord. Okay, a line segment which is joining 2 points on the circle is known as a chord. every card having different lengths. Every card is having different length, and the card which is passing through the center is the highest, longest card of the circle. That longest card is termed as diameter. The card which is passing through the center is known as diameter. It is the highest one, and its length is given by twice of the radius. Okay, we can draw so many diameters from from the center. So many diameters we can draw, and each diameter is dividing the circle into two equal parts. Each equal part is termed as a semicircle, half of the circle. And every card different, one card is having different length, but the longest cards, whatever longest cards you are drawing, all those are having the equal length. That is nothing but all the diameters are having the equal length. Okay, next, after this, arc. See the place, some part of the place, some part of the circle, some part of the circle. This is a circle only, no? By completing, we will get the circle, but only some part I am taking. That part is known as a arc. So here it is denoted by arc RS. Otherwise, I am using symbolically arc RS. Okay. And next, after this, we have studied about circumference. Circumference is nothing but the measure of total length of the circle is known as its circumference, and it is given by C equal to 2 pi r. That is equal to pi d in terms of diameter, in terms of radius. And here pi is the constant value. Its value is given by 22/7. That is nothing but 3.14 in the decimal notation. And this is approximate value, not exact value, remember. And so about all these topics we have discussed. After that, sector segment. So interior plus boundary of the circle together is known as a circular region. Okay, and next, segment and sector. So the place bounded by two radii and arcs is known as a sector, and here minor sector, and it is a major sector. Minor sector and a major sector. The place bounded by two radii and arc is known as a sector. If it is having less amount of space, it is known as minor sector. More than half, that is major sector. Like that only segment also. Place bounded by card and arc is known as a segment, minor segment, major segment. So this is complete information about circle, and depending on this we will discuss the problems tomorrow.